Good morning. If you've been with us from the beginning, we used to do something called coffee chats. We thought that it would be fun to bring that back and talk about our newest product, which is the mindfulness subscriptions, because we've had a huge response to it. In part, we've had many orders, and I'm really excited about that because it means that we can support so many other small owned businesses to bring really nicely curated selections to you. But another bit of buzz that we have been having is exactly what is in the box. That's the question that we're getting. And that makes me chuckle a little bit, and it's not an uncommon request. And hi, Sailor. And it's really indicative of where we are as a society, because we need to know. I think we have so much anxiety over the unexpected. Don't mind Sailor who wants to photobomb. Part of the point of this whole thing is the faith in not knowing and the joy, surprise, and delight it's going to bring you. Kind of like Christmas morning or your birthday. Oh my goodness, she has left me with an entire mountain of hair. Sometimes I wonder why it is that we raise sheep when Sailor provides so much fluff for us. By the way, my beautiful mug that I'm using is from right there. Case in point of why we all need a mindfulness subscription. I stopped this video because a phone call was flashing across the screen, and Declan's at school today. So because it was in the same town where his school is, I interrupted this coffee chat to answer the phone, which turned out to be someone wanting to spam me with a mortgage. As if I'm going to give financial banking information to some fool who has just randomly interrupted me in the middle of the day on the phone. This is what I'm talking about, folks. It's the noise. There's so much constant interference. I don't know about y'all, but we are logging in and out of apps easily, at minimum on an easy day, 12 times a day. Facial recognition, notifications, text messages. Text messages are the best of the scenario because often, unless they're mortgage scammers, they're people who you actually want to talk to. You know these people. Allow notifications when you install an app. Then turn off the notifications later. Auto everything. I'm just so over it. And we've all been feeling the same. And with the dumpster fire that has been 2025, I think we feel it even more present now. So the concept that we had, getting to your question, dear followers, sounds like Bridgerton, right? The question that we have is, what's in the contents of the box? What's in the box is peace and joy, distraction, an activity that will occupy your brain for the 50 minutes it takes for this hand-dipped beeswax candle to melt. That is an intention candle. It sets you up for silencing your phone, putting it in a different room so you don't see all those notifications flashing across, and just be fully present in whatever the activity is. Some months it's an activity. Some months it's a beautiful little luxury, like one particularly exceptionally well handmade product. And then some sampler of things to go with said product. So telling you exactly what's coming every month would kind of negate the whole point, because the point is to dive in anticipation of what it's going to bring to you, more so than what's in the box. Don't worry, the box is beautifully curated. Everything within it meets our standard for ethical production using a living wage supply chain. Everything comes from a small business, so you're supporting Main Street, not Wall Street. And I think you're really, truly going to like it. Some months there's going to be a plot twist. Insert winky face here. Where potentially what's in the box is way over the value of what you paid. Or it is an experience that you're going to open it and be like, what? She wants me to do what? But the point is to disrupt our flow and get back to a flow that is more seamless, less interrupted, and more filled with peace. That's what's in the mindfulness subscription kits. The first one goes out the first week of January. So it's a perfect time to sign up. It's absolutely something you want to add to your wish list section of our website, which if you haven't encountered that before, it's a new feature that Francesco added a couple of weeks ago where you can log into your account or you can create one. And then it's as simple as ticking the hearts on the products where it's your favorites. Then you're able to share that your wish list with those who are gifting for you. So when Aunt Edna says, what do you want for Christmas? I don't want another of those ugly Christmas sweaters made of petroleum that I'm going to wear only once. What I really want is the mindfulness subscription. So you can click that, send it to Aunt Edna, and she can go online and shop easy peasy and fulfill your heart's wishes.